I'm known as the Queen of Queerlesque. I consider myself also a sex educator. I really try to promote sex positivity, body positivity, and also kind of sexual curiosity in my work. I think it's really important. Sometimes it is a challenge bringing art into club environments because people are drinking and maybe they're doing other things. Also, often I'm working in spaces where maybe they're not expecting to see a woman mostly naked. I do face opposition or insult or that kind of thing. It even goes so far as when I take my clothes off, people make sounds like ew or like bleh, or whatever at my body. There's something that happens to my persona on stage when that happens. I feel very angry, and then I get really excited about the opportunity to transform what's just happened in that moment. I always try to do something to counter that, whether that's being ferocious in my attitude or lifting my sexuality above the male gaze, just something to make something more of that moment, because there's constant moments of audiences being not so nice. Actually doesn't affect me ultimately. As long as I'm safe and no one's in my personal space touching my person, which does happen. I feel ferocious, and I feel like my understanding of the importance of the work makes it so that I don't feel afraid or intimidated in those moments. I definitely have a reputation for being very naked, and as naked as possible whenever possible. I'm from Canada originally, and I wouldn't say that we're liberal when it comes to naked bodies. In fact, I think that's one of the things I love so much about getting naked all the time is I don't think many people are comfortable with that. Just the act of being naked and people seeing a nude body, that's different to me is political. I would say I'm never on stage trying to be sexual or sexy. Okay, I'm never trying to be sexy, but it just happens. I'm just sexy. But that comes through being ferocious, being uninhibited, being unafraid. There's always so many more people who feel empowered, or feel excited, or feel inspired, or feel seen by seeing my body on stage. And that's why I always get it out. I'll show my body any chance I can get. It's my small way of feeling empowered in a world that's totally disempowering. In light of the International Human Rights Day, one thing I'm thinking a lot about when it comes to feminism is the future of feminism. As we move forward in feminism, it's really important that when we discuss feminism, we're considering intersectionality. And of course, we're going to be demonized because we're moving together and we're becoming more powerful, and community is terrifying for people who want us to be repressed. Moving into burlesque, moving into queerlesque, this was a sexual awakening for me to realize that actually I want to be someone who's in charge of myself entirely. And that includes my own body, that includes my own sex, that includes my own orgasm, that includes my own abortion, whatever I want. Well, I'm very excited about the fundraising party, and I'm excited for everyone to give me all their money, which I will pass along to the Pride Committee. And I'm gonna get very naked, and I expect lots of cheering and lots of money being thrown at me, and praise and flowers would be great as well. And so 2 shows for me, one at 11, one surprise one later in the evening. And I just want everyone to look fabulous and feel fabulous and give us all their money.